How's it going, guys? Panther Films here, and today we're going to be reacting to Season 2, Episode 5 of Andor. This episode is titled, I Have Friends Everywhere. Now, obviously before we begin, yes, I did change my shirt, and I'm going to try my hardest to get this episode out on Thursday. Yeah, last episode we had a year time jump after the events of the third episode. We got to check in with basically all the characters. It's basically like a premiere again. A lot of setup. We get to see like how Cassian and Biggs are doing. Biggs is having more nightmares because of what happened to her back in season 1 with the torture stuff. Cassian killed a soldier or a kid because he saw Biggs's face. And Cassian has been given a mission by Luthen to go to Ghorman, which is where Syril is. Syril is like the head of like a department in Ghorman, and he's working both angles. He's the Imperial spy working for the Empire to kind of spark this revolution by the people of Ghorman and to give the Empire an excuse to kind of take over the planet in a way. They're also building something. I don't know what. That seems to be what they were talking about in like the council meeting or whatever. They're building something. They think it's like an armory, but we'll have to see. It's obviously... I mean, it's not an armory. We know it's like a mining thing, right? Because they're after the minerals. That's what Krennic said in episode 1. But yeah, so Cyril's basically giving information to Dedra, and then she's giving him information on what to do next. Syril knows there's people watching him. He knows they're tapped into his comms and stuff like that. So yeah, Cyril's playing it pretty smart. However, I do feel like he's going to be a bit conflicted in the grand scheme of things. Just because of the fact that, like, you know, he might actually feel the same way these guys are feeling. Like, the Empire has done him wrong, but then at the same time he wants that promotion. And he's also going to be on Ghorman potentially for the massacre. So we'll have to see. We also learned about the Tarkin massacre, which I assume is from Legends. And we did get to see Wilmon with Saw Gerrera. Yeah, he's doing something with Rhydonium, which is going to be interesting. It's definitely the start of a second arc. We also did get to see Mon Mothma too. She's like trying to get votes on her side, but no one's voting for her because they don't want to undermine the Emperor, which is interesting. Yeah, outside of that was pretty much it. So I guess we should just stop doolallying around with this shitty intro and get right into the fucking episode.
Run off 748.
Ryloth?
Corellia 222.
What the fuck? Is someone like trying to listen in? Yeah, okay. Where's the Star Killer helmet? Also, that wasn't Grievous's mask, it was Plo Koon's. Well, maybe not Plo Koon's, but his vase.
It certainly cost enough.
Who's she listening to?
What I paid for.
And our friend's on his way.
Cassian's going Ghorman, right? But he's still in Coruscant.
Can I help you?
I have friends everywhere.
Name of the episode.
What do we have for Ghorman?
Oh, Jesus.
Your name is Varian Sky.
Varian Sky.
You found work as an assistant designer.
Is all that information needed? He's not going to explain like his full backstory to some random person.
There's not much in the way of danger here.
When would you arrive?
Hang on.
Oh.
I gotta go, Mother. I'll let you know.
Wait.
Wait.
Scarabino.
I think it's French, it's not German.
We have reason to believe there are listening devices in this office.
Excuse me?
You heard me.
How would you know?
On whose authority? This is my office.
Is it an act though? Because he told Dedra, right? So Dedra probably told them.
Calling headquarters!
Good luck with that.
I'd assume he's acting to make it look like it's like he's not in on it, maybe. So she's DJing.
Well, he may have been fooled as much as we were.
Is that Scoldon?
At this moment, everything in the room is under suspicion. I want everything vetted once and for all.
You've lived in the same place for the last 5 years. 5.
Didn't they say they're closing off travel? What if Cassian can't get back? They just ripped everything apart.
You will all now have the pleasure of thorough ISB interview.
We're bugging our own office!
I don't know, is it an act? Because like he said that they're listening last episode, right? Like he knew they were listening. He knows he's being watched right now, so he's putting on an act. Alana 1. Wasn't Milana 1 the planet with the like green sky and shit? Or am I thinking of another planet? Or was it the first like few episodes of season 1? Like I said, it's been a while since I've rewatched it. So I can't tell if it is an act or not. Like, he knows he's being watched, so he has to pretend to be like upset.
You seem upset.
We saw ISP coming.
See?
I was interrogated for 2 hours like a criminal. They were looking for a listening device. They do what they want.
Without explanation.
They have their own rules. No one else matters.
True.
Many of us believe the Emperor has no idea what's being done on his behalf.
I don't think the Emperor gives a shit.
You see what's happening here. We need to know what kind of facility it is before things get out of hand.
I told you, I don't have plans. Not every transport has a bill of lading.
Those are the ones we'd be interested in.
I wonder if he's actually going to give in. He's probably going to get Dedra to tell him, right? That this is what you should do. Bix. Nightmare again. The fuck is that noise? Someone trying to get in? Luthen, maybe? Yep.
No.
No, not that.
What, did you just think Cassian's dead?
This isn't fun, is it?
The nights are fun. Never ends, does it?
Eventually.
I'm not as strong as you.
That's just tonight talking. I'll try to find someplace else for you to stay. You've been struggling.
Space drugs.
We need you, Biggs. We need you healthy.
But how do you get healthy?
You came here to offer me something.
You should be here when he gets back.
Give it. I use it for sleep.
He works for a while.
And then it doesn't.
Be careful.
Withdrawal.
Variation 5, so that's thirds.
Idonian. Isn't the Saw's group called like the Partisans or something like that? Jesus, dude.
And we're all dead.
Who taught you?
My dad.
I can't leave until you get this.
Was it his dad? How come Ferrex?
We can do that for you.
Just get the audit back on track.
He's playing both sides.
Traveling, are we? Something to take home.
They're gonna trade.
Let's fight on a plaza. Come back safe.
That's a bit risky doing that in like the plaza or whatever. Also, that woman's like looking by at him. The fuck? Yeah, they've got rid of the Star Killer helmet. The fuck? I love how she like has to act shocked, like it's the first time she's hearing it.
Military security required. Krajamot mikren bekezwaf.
Special clearance. Here's Cassian. I wonder if he's going to see Syril. Oh, Syril left, maybe, because he said he was going to go visit his mother, right?
Is that where it happened? The monument?
Some people don't think it's a good idea to commemorate a massacre in the center of town. Doesn't matter to me.
Of course it matters.
I was there.
Didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. Been hearing about Ghorman my whole life.
His face. He's like,
People wouldn't clear and he wanted to land.
This would have been like Vitavan Revenge of the Sith then.
Who would land a cruise on a crowd full of unarmed citizens?
Tarkin would.
My wife thinks it's insane we stay here.
Hey.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm on
It's
it.
good to meet you.
He's dead. Because there is another massacre that's going to happen. Right, that's going to spark the rebellion. So, you know, they're bringing that humanity in, getting us attached to these characters in Ghorman just to kill them all off. Okay, he's got back to Coruscant. I mean, it would have been cool if like they had a shot where it followed Cassian and then it panned over to Syril walking through like the square and stuff. That would have been pretty cool. But they just missed each other.
Just careful all the way.
I know. I had you followed.
What? You had me followed?
Do you think they're really watching Edie's apartment?
No, but we've put too much in now to have it go wrong for something so small. Turn out the lights.
Why?
Can't believe you had me followed.
Turn out the lights.
Why? Why the... What? What the fuck just happened? What happened there? What did they do?
I was planning to make an appointment tomorrow and here you are.
You're a designer.
Yeah.
Trying.
Is your hotel even half full? I happen to know it's not.
Wait, why is everyone leaving?
What is it you think you're doing? You don't know me.
Your friend might have come himself.
Unless I'm the friend. Right? Maybe you just put everyone you care about into a cell. You have no idea who I am.
It's hard to be patient when your world is falling apart.
When is a good time for me to come by the showroom tomorrow?
I'll send word in the morning.
I mean, to be fair, he's not wrong. Like, she was a bit idiotic there.
The people you have following me, they're just drawing attention.
Yeah, they're not very good at, like, following people, are they? Like, even Syril picked up on that. Like, very quickly. Hideous. That's disgusting.
Open.
Oh. Does it have a name? Syril.
Oh, every scene with these two.
A disregard for common sense.
Senate investiture. I absolutely adore this holiday. I know
What the
you
fuck?
want to talk
So we got back to Bix. Wait, she's sleeping on the floor?
the Imperial Ball. Toffee.
Imperial Ball? Imperial Ball. Oh, are they going to pull like a Daredevil thing? Where all the characters kind of culminate in the same location? Yeah, I don't know what that could be. What? What? Why do you put glasses on? These sets are impressive.
Welcome to the House of Violence.
The House of Violov? Is that what she said?
Carver Rylance.
Oh, violence, not Vilov.
I've been told about your conversation last night. We sweep for listening devices daily. It's a competitive market. The person that sent you is but a voice to me.
It's a fresh code crystal for the radio.
Ah.
I offer that as a bond.
The new Imperial building. You've seen it?
Yeah.
It's hard to miss.
Exactly, yeah.
It's in violation of the Imperial Charter.
They don't give a fuck. They set the charter themselves so they could break it.
An Imperial source.
I'll not say.
They're pretty good at it.
The information is reliable.
From who, though? From Syril? I mean, obviously that's who they're talking about, but I want Cassian to, like, ask who.
The ones you think have weapons.
We know what they're doing. Now we need proof. We need to catch them in their lie.
That's too out in the open, though. Because once you do that, that's gonna give the Empire a reason.
Tactical expertise is not our strong suit.
I'm gonna need some swatches sent over. You can call for me at the hotel.
As you wish.
Thank you.
It's not like farewell. Thank you. Damn, if Cassian knew who they were talking about. Oh, that's disgusting. Get it out of here.
And we're sure they're buying the story?
We're skeptically confident, sir.
They'll need help, sir. This could be that moment.
What if he gets himself killed?
How may we assist?
When it's over, we need to calibrate retribution carefully. We want them growing bolder.
Excellent work, Syril.
Everyone's gonna get killed. I mean, to be fair, this is all fucking Dedra's plan, right? All coming to fruition.
If I say this is the greatest day of my life, does it spoil everything?
No.
It's good to see you happy.
Also, what did she mean in episode, was it 3? When she said that she grew up in an Imperial, like, orphanage or whatever. Like, how old is she? Because the Empire's only been around for 17 years? 16?
So we can lose the boy. He's seen too much.
What, are you going to kill him?
What about the people who sent him?
Accidents happen.
I was hoping you could come along. The number of variations I'm carrying right now is driving me crazy. I'd have the confidence you're looking for.
Marquez Moon. Neen Valley.
Wilmon?
We kill him.
We'll keep him for now.
No. So I assume next episode they're going to attack that station. Is the Starkiller helmet on that side?
The Tinian Codex in Skulden's office collection.
What about it?
I bugged it.
What have you heard?
Oh, he already knew.
The
See that?
Courier
Plo
says
Koon's
apparently it's a
Mass Effect.
forgery.
Wait, we're doing the attack now?
The ones we're interested in always travel alone.
But nobody's guarding them? Probably to make security look light, right? On purpose.
We slide the cargo to the bottom and disappear.
Maybe Cassian's thinking it's too easy.
Let's put a bug in Davos Skulden's office. That leads directly back to us.
Pointed.
2 years of bits and pieces.
You agreed to it!
You keep pretending it's all under control.
Are you done?
We have to take it out at the party.
How are you going to do that? That might be risky, I don't know. Yeah, we're definitely going to see how Saul loses his leg and shit.
You think? Or you know?
I've done everything you've asked for. And if I don't show up back home...
What is it?
Transmitting to the Empire.
What?
We will be many parsecs away freaking out Rhino in peace.
Why do I have a feeling he's bullshitting there? He planted that on him somehow. That's the type of thing Saw would do. Like, he's always paranoid and shit. X-Wings. Is that the earliest we see the X-Wings in, like, the timeline? I don't think so. What a shot.
Surely you have an opinion.
Yeah, it seems too easy.
But can you and your people do it alone?
How much help do we need?
You'll be living at the scene of the crime. I have more questions than recommendations.
Not much of a revolutionary, are you?
Perhaps not.
I mean, Cassian's more careful, though, because he's been through, like, he's been doing this for over, like, 2 years.
I'm not impressed.
Well, that didn't go well, did it? Why would they put a spotlight on that?
They made a work camp in the jungle.
Fucking Saw monologue.
Ghroman died fast. Just dropped where they stood.
Stop this! Shut the fuck up! Let me focus.
Then one day, everyone started to itch.
You did it. Nice.
I have always loved you.
What?
are you doing? Because I understand it.
What?
Because she's my sister, Rhino, and she loves me. You think I'm crazy?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yes.
You got tech killed.
Where are you, boy? You're here.
Hmm.
We're the Rhino, kid. That's freedom, Coral.
What do you mean that's freedom? Okay, maybe now we know why he has the fucking mask. Jesus Christ. Fucking breathing in Vidonium. Like, I'm not even surprised Saw is the way he is. What the fuck? Yeah, it definitely feels like this episode... Like, obviously it's building and building, like, the suspense and the... Like, the intrigue with every character and stuff. But, like, there's a lot of, like, trust issues on everyone's side. Like, the trust between Syril and Dedra. Like, Dedra's having Syril followed and... Like, what's Bix doing? Like, she's just staying at the apartment. What did Luthen give her a mission or anything? Because, like, why would he just visit to not give her a mission? That's kind of weird. I was worried that Cassian was going to go into this, like, when it's all kicking off. You know? They're definitely inexperienced. They're not thinking about all the potential things that could go wrong. You know, they're eager, as fucking Syril said. Because, like, Syril's obviously with Dedra. But like I said, I feel like Syril's going to feel a bit conflicted. Because the Ghorman massacre happens to BBY, right? So that'll be next week. And if Syril is still on Ghorman when that happens, bye-bye Syril. I do wish, like I said, I wish they had, like, we focus on Syril, the camera pans, and then we see Andor basically in the same location, but they just walk past each other. Like, that would have been pretty cool. Like, they don't see each other, but they just, you know, they're in the same area. I mean, they could do that next week, to be fair, or maybe next episode. I think, like, the spiders are a very interesting, like, I guess metaphor would be the right word, because you have the spiders, and, like, obviously they create webs, and all these webs are, like, interconnected. And that kind of applies to Syril, Cassian, Luthen. All of them are kind of tied in this web of lies and secrecy, right? But they're also crossing paths in actual terms, like, you know, Cassian's on Ghorman. Cyril's basically on Ghorman, right? It's all going to build to next week, which is going to be probably the end of a few characters, I feel like. I think Syril might die. I know we haven't watched episode 6 yet, so maybe something could happen next episode. I also expect Luthen to die at the end of the season, because it would be weird that he's been all in on this rebellion just for him not to show up in Rogue One. Like, it wouldn't make sense. Does Edie or Cyril's mum, like, she believes that Syril and Dedra have both broken up, right? Just on the way, like, she talked, like, last episode and stuff. Did Saul mention his sister right at the end there? I swear he did, right? But then the question is, how does he lose his leg, and how does he lose his, like, I think he loses his arm, right? I'm pretty sure. The crazy thing about Saw, though, he's constantly, like, been fighting from, like, Clone Wars to now. So it's been, like, 17, 18 years of fighting. I definitely feel like Wilmon's gonna die. I mean, he's with Saw Gerrera. Saw's constantly on edge. I don't know whether or not he was bullshitting with that guy, you know. Like, was he actually an Imperial, or did he plant it on him? Or something, you know what I mean? Like, he's just being paranoid because he asked for the location. Maybe it was just a straight up Imperial because of the fact that he was asking for the location. Then that's not exactly very smart, though, is it? Because then he reveals the location as soon as he kills him anyway. So it's like, did he always know? Like, I don't know. Something's up with that. Or maybe I'm thinking too much into it, and maybe he just genuinely was a traitor. Yeah, I'm just assuming that Wilmon's probably going to get killed. I mean, basically, Saw got Wilmon high on his own supply. I love how Luthen was like, he's constantly like, there's too much, you know, it's a lot of pressure. Like, they've gone through all that effort just for it not to be paid back in any kind of decent way. In the exhibition, I guess, which would be next episode, right, because they're building towards the story, they have to get rid of the bug. I do feel like in terms of all the stories that are happening right now, I think this Golden one is like the weakest as of right now. It doesn't seem that interesting to me yet. I mean, obviously they're building towards something with that, so we'll see what happens next episode. Like, I'm more interested in like the Ghorman stuff and how all the massacre happens. They talked about it with like what happened back in the day with Grand Moff Tarkin. So he just landed his ship. I swear that has to be a Legends thing, right? Because I don't remember hearing about the Ghorman, another Ghorman massacre. I mean, it must be Legends. It's got to be. Like, they've put Legends stuff into canon again. Also, what's going on with the TIE Avenger? Is that not going to come back in some kind of capacity? Like, what was the point of all that? Overall, pretty good episode. Excited for the next one. We'll see if I can get this video out on Thursday. If it doesn't come out Thursday, 2 episodes will come out Friday, I think. That's what I'll do. I mean, that basically sums it all up. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I will see you for the next one. Ta-ta and farewell.